Hi, I'm Randy Alvarenga, and I play Lothair Van Linsen, and this is what you missed on Season 2, Episode 48 of Edge of Legend. Stepping onto the streets of Acadia, Alona and Lothair are immediately uncomfortable. But with the guards escorting the party out of the city, they can't help but notice some key details. A crowd has gathered to watch them pass through the streets, and the now exiled Prince of Acadia holds his head high for all to see. But one person in the crowd feels a particular way about our sweet companion Morel. Through the commotion, we hear a man call out to our dear friend. His eyes light up with excitement and longing. It is Morel's best friend, Hamas, whom he hasn't seen since his banishment years before. Using a slight distraction to create some mud on their path, Lothair reaches out to Hamas and informs him of their plans outside of the city. Hamas agrees to meet them outside of town in order to reconnect with his long-lost friend. Finally, on the outskirts of Acadia, the party settles down in a sheltered area for the night, and out from behind the trees comes Hamas. The two Acadian men readily embrace and begin to catch up on their adventures. Hamas is the leader of the religious rebellion in Acadia since King Nimrod, Morel's father, openly banned all religious practices in the land. Through his art, Hamas is able to challenge the king, but talk of rebellion fades as the two reminisce about old times. It's at this time Dragon approaches Lothair and inquires about the safety of his friend. Lothair explains his anger and uncomfortability with Acadia. It took him long enough to warm up to Morel, but he can't shake the resentment and ill will he wishes on the great nation, who turned a blind eye to his own. Brack is in the exact predicament they're in because of the greed of Acadia, and being surrounded by the prosperity of their untouched, abundant nature only more solidifies his feelings. Dragon listens to Lothair and offers some advice from his father in return. He encourages Lothair to look past the people themselves, for they are stuck in the same oppressive systems that lead to the destruction of Brack. However, if Lothair feels this rage towards the monarchy and government, Dragon will not hesitate to help his friend take them down. Later on in the night, Alona approaches Cheonibus to ask for some advice. See, there is some very clear history between Morel and Hamas, and Alona is doing her best to parse through her feelings, albeit with some difficulty. Cheonibus confirms that she got the feeling that Hamas and Morel used to be more than friends, and encourages Alona to speak to Morel directly if she's concerned. Alona then approaches Lothair, looking for a different perspective, particularly since Lothair is now connected to the god of love, Adariah. Lothair confirms once more their relationship is more than meets the eye, and similarly encourages Alona to talk it out with Morel, but Alona's insecurities stem from her lack of experience, and that is exacerbated in this situation. Lothair reassures Alona that even if she and Morel are not as far in their relationship as people would expect them to be, that Morel does in fact love her without a fraction of a doubt, and she needs to talk to him about any next steps. After some debacles with smut, relationship trauma, and all-around campfire talks, the party heads to bed, knowing the next day they must climb the mountain and enter the tomb of Amal. In the morning, the party promptly rises and begins their treacherous journeys up the mountainside. After climbing for who knows how long, they finally reach the sacred door that would grant them entrance to the ritual site. Once inside, the party sees artwork in 4 chambers leading to the ritual room. In each room is a line of the martyr's prayer they must all recite during the ritual, and depictions of each circle prophecy to date etched into the walls, even Tobit's. The martyr's prayer reads, "Make of me the few not fleeing, give of me a light unyielding, prepare of me the cataclysm ending. I am only one, but I shall be more when others run. My shadow's hope gives home." Once the party reaches the central chamber, Tobias prepares himself for the ritual, his father by his side. When he's ready, he begins praying, and all seems still. That is until the ground rumbles, and from the floor rise the ghosts of warriors, paladins, and clerics from the past, ready to test our adventurers. With Tobit and Tobias defenseless, the rest of the party takes up the mantle of protecting their friends. Ichi is a key component in this with her uncanny ability to wrangle ghosts. With every passing minute, a part of the temple lights up, when finally the ritual has been completed and a celestial of Azamat himself descends into the room. And that's what you need to know from Season 2, Episode 48 of Edge of Legend. Make sure to tune in Wednesdays at 8 p.m. PST to Nat20 Productions' official channel on Twitch to catch the newest episodes of Edge of Legend as they happen. We look forward to seeing you in chat as you become legends right alongside us. Thanks for watching.